My name is Moises Barba. I am a freshman at Pepperdine, and I am studying film. And I am currently taking an introductory French course because I'm going to be studying in Lausanne, Switzerland. So, in the beginning, it was more of me wanting to study abroad in Lausanne, Switzerland, and to do that I needed to learn French. So it was more, I think, French chose me in a sense than I chose French. And I mean, now that I've encountered French, and also in my film classes, I've been learning a lot about how a lot of cinema is originated in France, and there was like the French authors, the film authors, and so there's a lot of relevance to my major in French. So it's kind of a good and random almost intersection that I wasn't foreseeing myself. So I think it'd be helpful, or it's just interesting to know that a lot of what we do today originates there. So it's always good. I feel like it's always good to go back to the roots, in a sense. Like that's always very important, especially just as having a big family. I always go back to Mexico. I'm always looking back at the roots of every part of my life. So, oh yeah, like Metrogim. Yeah, so I see a lot of Metrogim's music videos, and so just it was interesting to watch because a lot of the production quality of these videos, although they were made in France, are just as they're just as good as music videos and films made in the United States. So when I saw them, when they were shown to me by my professor, I was very intrigued because even though it's halfway across the world, it's like they're still making some high quality stuff that's it's unprecedented. So.
Is it difficult for you? Is it French language is a bit difficult for you? Do you have like issues with it, or is it?
Yeah, so it's a bit difficult for me. I think memorization is a big struggle. Like just memorizing what some things mean, because I'm fluent in Spanish, and so there's a lot of things that carry over from Spanish to French, particularly like the feminine and what's masculine. That's a big thing that helps out. So yeah, it is a little difficult for me, but I think with enough time and practice, I'll be somewhere where I can use it to my advantage. I would say if I could offer any piece of advice, it would be to start early. I feel like starting early is a big determiner. Like it determines how much success you gain in that. So the earlier you start, the higher chance you have of succeeding with that language or being good at it. It's obviously more difficult for me now that I'm later in the game, so I'll have to spend more time in the future. But if you can start it as early as possible, any language in general too, just if you can start, the earlier the better. It'll just help you out a lot in the future. So.